Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
Podcast on. What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric?
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Best in Show, directed by Christopher Guest, written by Christopher Guest and Eugene Levy, starring Fred Willard, Eugene Levy, and Catherine O'Hara. Jesus Christ, I can't read tonight. Oh wait, that's not different from any other night. IMDb synopsis: a behind-the-scenes look into the highly competitive and cutthroat world of dog shows through the eyes of a group of ruthless dog owners. What do you guys think?
Don't everybody talk at once. Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, I should say it. It has a slow start to it, but the characters are pretty good. Like
Yeah.
freaking busy bee parents. They're nuts. They're just straight up crazy. Like,
Yeah, they're
I-
fucking insane.
yeah,
They
when
don't
you meet
deserve to
them,
have
they're all
dogs.
like, no. you
Weren't they the
don't.
ones that took their dog to therapy because it saw him having sex?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they start off the documentary in browns, and then they end in all these like wild colors. And it's funny because those are the colors that are in that toy that they got at the toy shop for the dog.
Yeah.
I just found it funny. And yeah, I don't know. It's nuts. So you really got to sit down and pay attention to that, because there is like humor in it. It's not just like this drab thing that it kind of appears to be, but
Yeah. I like
Just
the
love how Spinal Tap ruined that hotel room years before that, and they brought it back.
right.
Turn it up to 11.
I like the Will Sass's character just constantly like, so you're gonna go fishing? What kind of fishing are you gonna do up there? Just like can't get it out of his head. He's not gonna go fishing. Oh man.
Why wouldn't
My-
you
that-
not go fishing up there?
Yeah. That dog should have won too. That fucking dog was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Although it was nice to see that dude with 2 little feet win. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. That was good.
Who just ate shit the whole time.
Yeah.
Because every single man in the eastern United States is like, oh my god, Cookie Googleman?
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, you remember Dodgeball? Fred Willard's character reminded me of what the fuck's his name's character in that, the announcer. You know what I'm talking about.
Is it Will or
no,
or is it Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman, yeah. Yeah, his fucking
Yeah.
announcer thing, just off the wall shit to say. He doesn't really know what the fuck's going on most of the time, but it's all right. And it sounds like Fred Willard's character's been doing this shit for a while, and he still doesn't know what the fuck's going on in this dog show.
Like, I don't know.
He
I
doesn't
just
get
would.
shit.
So
Yeah, I
Dang
mean,
it.
at a certain point, you know what I mean? You just like, I mean, you're just kind of, you know what? Fuck it. It's gonna be good TV one way or the other, whether I realize what the fuck we're doing or not. Like, I walk into an event and I done no fucking research. I have no idea what I'm announcing, what the fuck I'm commentating. I figure it out fucking as it comes through, as it starts happening. Well, I walk in there, I'm like, hey, so you're here joined for what is this? Is this gymnastics or cheerleading? Oh no, this is the dog show. This is the dog show. I think.
Fucking dogs.
You know what happens
It's like,
though?
yeah, it's a lot of fucking dogs here. Is this a dog show now? Okay, it's a dog show. No, fuck, it's not a dog. Okay, welcome to the 23rd annual gun show, everyone. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah, gun show. Okay, there we go. And that's just how you have to go into all these things. You just go in there totally unprepared and just have a total fuck it kind of attitude. Like, you know what? What's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. I don't care anymore. Like,
We need those kinds of hosts in real life. I don't think dog shows actually have that host.
no, they don't. They definitely don't.
No, they have fucking Jay Peterman, dude. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly makes me watch that dog show.
Yeah, and of course Kelly does.
No. Well, yeah, 'cause it's on right after the Thanksgiving parade, and I
Just like a
freaking love
little
that.
ritual she does.
Yeah, and then
Listen,
right
if it
afterwards,
helps her cook a
it's-
better turkey, I'm gonna help. Like, you don't fuck up the turkey ritual, you guys.
Uh-huh. So that's
And
part of your whole Thanksgiving ritual. There is to watch the dog show.
Yes. Yes.
Normally, what I do is I play video games and I pretend to watch it. She knows that. She's fully aware.
Yeah.
But I try and
I know
I
I'm
try and
all
at
by
least be in
myself
the
on
room.
watching both things, but oh well.
no, Stan watches it.
I mean, kind of.
He's only 4. He'll
That's
definitely be
true.
watching that.
Maybe he'll have a
Especially if you're really enthused about it and make it fun.
dog show.
Well, I mean, if they had this guy fucking commentating it, it'd be a lot more interesting.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, no, I mean the Jay Peterman or whatever his name is, the guy
John
from
Hurley?
Seinfeld. John Hurley. Yeah,
Yeah.
he does a
Nobody
good
knows
job.
who that is. His name is Jay Peterman.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
He does a good job.
Does he?
Plus, he has a cool voice to listen to, so it makes you want to say he does a good job.
He does have a cool voice.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched it. So I don't think I've watched. I'm trying to think if I've ever even watched a dog show. I don't think I have.
I've watched a little tiny
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of a dog show because it was on the TV when I sat down, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" You know, it's a dog show.
I really
And
thought
I
he was
was
going to make a Johnny's girlfriend joke, but he didn't do it.
like,
Oh,
"Oh."
jeez.
I helped take care of rabbits for a rabbit show, but I didn't like go to it or anything. I just took care of them.
You didn't even
Yeah,
show
at the
you.
house.
You helped those rabbits, and he didn't even support them when they really needed it.
That's right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They would have needed
You're
your
like,
support,
"I-
dude.
Ditch them.
They were not nice rabbits. All right, they were show rabbits. They weren't meant to hold, and they were food rabbits. All right. Every time I tried to touch
Oh.
those fuckers, they tried to bite me.
Yikes.
So, they got sharp
Sounds like
fucking
they
claws
thought
on
you
there.
were food rabbit, Steve.
That's right.
Oh
They got,
man! Well, just wait till we watch fucking Lupus for Nonsense November
Oh my
or Night of the
Lupus.
Leper. I can't remember what the fuck is the name of that show, Robert.
Night of the Lepus? I remember
Light-
watching
that's it.
You just combine two different things. I'll make up my own title.
That's what I do.
So that is Stifler's mom, huh?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That is Stifler's mom.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like on her IMDb, it should just say like her name and then just like in parentheses Stifler's mom. Because honestly, I think that's what the mass majority of people like our age group know her as is Stifler's mom.
No, she's pretty, a big person in Legally Blonde. Because I mean, you know that line, "You look like the 4th of July makes me want a hot dog real bad" line.
I do not.
You don't know that line, really?
No.
Oh,
I don't,
I'd
I don't
say
think
it,
Ricky's
but-
ever seen that movie.
I have not.
Hey, Kelly,
Well,
do you know
I
what
know,
you
but
just
still.
discovered that you can make them watch?
I have
That's
no
true.
problem with it.
Yeah.
You're only making Ricky watch it. I have no problem with it. I watched.
Steve, you are you're their fucking their demo.
Ricky
Am
can
I?
learn all about the bin and snap.
Yeah.
Learn about Stifler's mom and what she did before she had Stifler.
I mean,
No one knows
the
what
only
we're
the only thing that'd make it more is if it was like a heist movie.
God damn it! Anything that heist movie.
okay, guys, hear me out. We take
I picked-
like pretty much like all like like the cult classic movies, like just like all like like the old classic greats, you know what I mean? And we just changed the movie up just enough to make it a heist movie. Like it doesn't even have to be a huge heist. It can be like the motherfuckers are like trying to go to fucking like White Castle to steal some dipping sauce. Okay, like that's what we changed.
Ricky,
fucking
you
Harold
can't
and Kumar to.
You can't tell me that Harold and Kumar didn't already have the feeling of a heist movie, anyways. All right.
I mean, they wrote a fucking cheat or whatever it was. That was pretty awesome. You know what I mean? But so I'm saying, like, we go to fucking, just any kind of fucking movie out there, so any kind of cult classic that's not already a heist movie. We change it just a little tiny bit, just add a little tidbit in there to make it like a heist type of deal. There, it doesn't have to be the heist. Doesn't even have to be the main point of the movie. It does. It's better if it isn't. We just go through and we just change the movies just enough to make it classified as a heist movie. That way Steven will watch everything.
All you got to do for Predator to make it a heist movie is just show him assembling the team.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking team assembly. That's heist.
You gotta remember that there's like also the action, like 80s, 90s action movie shit that I love too. So Predator's already in that group of shit I'm gonna watch.
Everybody
no matter
loves
what,
those movies.
Yeah, they're fucking amazing. They need to make more of them like that. So.
Well, they're not. Well, they'll probably make more of them, but not like that.
Well, that's why I said like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like if they're gonna make it, they're gonna ruin it, doing some stupid shit that they always do, and they try to make the movie about something else that they shouldn't be making it about, because the movie's not about that. It's about something else entirely. But they're gonna make it about something else.
Trying to make a bunch of religious movies, but nobody wants to know about it, and they just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, stop already, God.
Honestly, I think we just need to fucking
join Scientology.
Yeah,
no.
we just need to lock up fucking Tom Cruise and Mel Gibson and just they stop messing with the movies.
Every single
I think Mel
movie
Gibson hasn't made a bad movie.
Directed has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, come
on.
I don't know about that.
Braveheart was fucking good.
Patriot, Apocalypto. What movie does he have that isn't fantastic?
Yeah. Heard of Apocalypto.
Didn't watch that?
Oh, it was
That's
cool
cool.
about Indians doing crazy shit. It was pretty good. You should.
Yeah, it's about the
watch it.
Mayans, right before Spanish showed up, and drastically changed everything that was going on there with bad stuff.
With that stuff.
Well, and stopping them from doing like mass sacrifices and stuff, which that probably wasn't so good. Everybody could agree.
You know what? They can't do mass sacrifices if you kill them all.
Well, that was on accident. I mean, nobody knew getting them sick would happen.
Technically,
It's those guys for doing too good of a job for all those years.
Like with the Aztecs, they only sent there was 2,000 or 3,000 Spaniards fighting 100,000 Aztecs. The thing is, there was every other fucking group of people around the Aztecs hated the Aztecs that fucking much that they all just joined the Spaniards.
Yeah,
I think that's true.
It makes sense.
That's how they got their numbers. So they ended up outnumbering the Aztecs in the end, with all of the Aztecs' names.
So you're saying the Spartans are taking a lot of heat, but they're really not the Spartans. The Spaniards are the Spartans in this situation. They are.
The Spaniards were just the rallying call guy. They were the hype man.
I know. I heard a story or read something where it was they rolled into some town and the Spanish seen a ritual and they were all basically crying and fucked up over it. And the Aztecs were like, what the fuck are these guys' problem?
Yeah, that was in the Aztecs' actual documents that they made when they met the Spaniards. Because they went to go meet them in friendship, so they brought some slaves to sacrifice and bleed on their bread, because that's what they did. But you should be more tolerant and progressive and accept that as the norm, and just live with it.
So the dog show, dude, those fucking people, the lady who's yelling all the time, fucking made me laugh because she was being so dramatic over a fucking dog toy. She's yelling at the fucking lady who's trying to help.
You don't know my dog.
Yeah, but the sad thing is though is that there are literally Karens out there that are like that, and they're genuine, and that's just what the fuck.
Yeah, she was having a real hard time.
Yeah. They all seem to be having those two seem to be having a hell of a time through that whole fucking thing. Everybody else seemed to be
Yeah, I
enjoying,
mean-
enjoying what they're doing.
Well, Eugene Levy's guy, you could definitely be like, because like
Yeah.
every single man is like, hey, I fucked your old lady. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, come on. You too? Jesus.
Mhm.
But she
You
seemed to
too?
like I was waiting for like her to do something, but she like held it together, which was
Yeah.
good. Like that was good.
Yeah.
She held her shit together, and then she broke her knee, and then he fucking came through, which
Yeah,
was
with
pretty
his two
good.
left feet.
Yeah,
Good two left feet.
He didn't do his loops. He just did it like he
Yeah.
was supposed
he's just like,
Mm.
it's fine. We'll get it done.
Oh man.
So I actually really like the guy's pine nut and his fucking monologue at the beginning about how he could name all the nuts.
Yeah. I wonder if
So
he
you
was
guys
just
don't
fucking,
know
like,
this, but Robert, that's ad libbed.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder if that was
Yeah.
ad lib because it just seems like something he just was like. I'm just gonna go off on this thing and see how long before they tell me to stop. So.
On nut. I mean, I can't even remember what he said, but it made me laugh.
macadamia nut. That's the one that really sent her
Yeah.
off.
Macadamia nut.
And this one definitely came after Forrest Gump.
Forrest
Right? 'Cause
Gump?
Forrest Gump
Yeah.
was in like 90 something.
95, I want to say. 95, 96.
Yeah.
This was what, 2000?
Oh yeah, 94.
Oh.
And yet the guy started a fishing store instead of a nut store. What the hell?
No.
Fucking dog is barking at the other dog. He's like
In
sitting
the
at the door
background, he's
going,
just like, hey, why didn't you take me to the show, idiot?
yeah, I'm a
not
fucking
barking
prime
at the other
example,
dog.
right? Fucking just prance around.
So
in front of all these other
well-behaved.
dogs.
The judge reaches down, Chet touches the junk. He bit off my feet, my fucking pinky.
Like, yeah, I would too if you reached down and grabbed my junk unexpectedly too, dude. Like, you just gotta buy me fucking dinner first,
No.
bro. Like, god damn, man. Like, seriously.
I know you, Ricky. If it just depends on who it is.
Oh, man.
So, did you guys?
No, we're here.
Uh-oh.
We're here. Ricky just didn't say
Okay, good.
anything.
I thought for a second because it was like, uh-oh.
No.
Ricky's like, no.
Ricky's like, well, I mean, if Johnny did it, yeah, it'd be fine. But you know,
No. If Johnny did it, he'd have a couple broken bones.
you're gonna break his boner.
I mean, probably Johnny has a perpetual boner, so yeah, I'd break it.
There's my entrance to the dog show. You can't really see her. She's
Blends
an
in.
asshole. She chews on everything.
Oh, that dog's gotten pretty big.
Yeah. I don't know what she's. Yeah.
What the hell kind of a dog is that? That's a weird dog.
It's a mutt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
we have a lot of those.
The mom is Chihuahua something mix, and the dad is something big. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what the dad is. She's got like real long legs, but her body is just
Yeah, it's like 80% leg,
yeah. She's got long model legs.
about 0.25% brain.
No, actually, she's smart. She's not caboose intelligence. She's actually smart, Ricky. She's just an asshole. Is the problem?
Poor Boos.
Yeah.
Sucks
Sorry.
when they're assholes.
It sucks when they're assholes and they're smart, because then they know how to be an asshole and try not to get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little dickhead. Yeah.
We had old Bill, and he would do like he'd go get off the bed or whatever, and he'd like he'd have his back feet on the floor and the rest of his body on the bed, and we used to call him lawyer dog
Yeah.
Nope.
because he's like, no, I'm not completely on the bed.
I'm all, yeah. I'm not
Mhm.
all-
No, yeah,
This
exactly.
doesn't
Exactly.
count.
You know, it's people don't realize, but a lot of dogs are they're like little kids. They're gonna go
Yeah.
through and they're gonna test you and see just how freaking far they can push you and get away with it. Like it's just what they do, you know. It's. They will find a loophole. If you leave a loophole in there, they're gonna find it and they're gonna exploit the shit out of it. And then look at you, and be like, "Hey, I'm technically doing what you told me. Like
Mhm.
you can't be mad at that."
This
Like,
falls within the scope of what you said.
Exactly. Like, and then like you're pissed off at the same time. You're also kind of proud, you know, because you're like, "Holy fucking
Yeah.
shit!" Like this kid's gonna fucking go places, but at the same time, you're like, "God fucking damn, you're not supposed to do that shit to me."
Yeah, that is true.
But they do, and that's how they learn it. Is they learn it by doing it to their parents, and next thing you know, you're just like, "What the hell? I fucking raised a monster."
I learned her from watching you, Dad.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Stan's gonna learn a lot of things from watching Eric. Some good, some bad.
What's been a real like neat thing for me is how much stuff he's learned that's just been genetics. Like he has stuff that my dad did, my brother Dan,
Uh-huh.
me, my
Uh-huh.
grandpa.
Mhm.
Like the standing there and trying to talk to everybody is like my grandpa and my dad. It's like,
Yeah.
like
Like honestly,
I
like
didn't teach him that.
I'm just waiting to fucking see the kid-sized hole in your wall when Stan tries to make his first zip line. Okay?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Like I'm just saying, like it's gonna be pretty epic, But hopefully he learns a little more about, structural engineering and stuff like that, than Eric did when he tries it, So
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, is this gonna work?" Don't fucking ask me about that. I love you too, buddy. Yeah. 'Cause my dad was like, "I don't want to fucking hear this shit."
Well, no, okay, cool. I mean, it's the whole plausible deniability,
What?
especially like when you're a dad, you know what I mean? Because you're like, look, if you do this and I knew about it and you get in trouble or fuck something up, then I get in trouble too by your mom. Okay, like I have to be out of the loop because I have plausible deniability at that point in time.
He's also sitting inside watching and waiting just to laugh at you.
Exactly,
when he fucked
exactly.
up. He's like, I know this shit's not gonna work. It's gonna be really funny when he falls,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna yell at him afterwards just for being a dummy. But it's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
So my mom had a strict policy. If I was in the leader, then nobody got else really, like Robert and Dan would get in trouble, but like no outside people really got in any trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, you weren't gonna get in any trouble. So it was just no, it's fine.
It was no snitching policy, is what it was.
Yeah, it was like
Is our mom
what
wasn't
happened
gonna
there?
snitch on other people.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know. I don't
That's
think
hilarious.
she expected us to be snitched on by other parents. So
No, they tried though.
I
That's
don't
right.
think she even cared. Like she'd laugh about it.
Yeah. Yeah, she would.
It's like, oh, you fucking punched John in the mouth. Ha ha ha.
It was your mom sitting inside watching as you guys did something.
Exactly.
Stupid, laughing about it.
Just waiting, like I'm gonna watch this happen. It's gonna be funny, and I'm gonna walk up there and yell at their asses, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty funny though. Honestly,
She
I'd
wouldn't
be
mind.
really surprised, like if just how much of the stupid shit you guys did thought you got away with, but your mom was like, you know what? I don't even have the fucking energy to deal with this right now. I'm gonna act like I never saw that.
It was definitely not zero.
Because
Like
I can only imagine
one of the-
between like all of you guys, the fucking Anderson boys, I can only imagine that there were just at certain points of times where like your parents are just like, I ain't even got they're not arrested, no one's dead, nothing important was broken. I do not have the fucking
what would
energy
happen
for this. I'm not
is,
even gonna acknowledge it.
What would happen is our mom would just like mysteriously intervene
yeah.
when we're at risk of life and limb. Not 100%, but a pretty high percentage of those. She just come put a stop to it.
I will say this, I kind of wish so at one point in time I got this idea about putting a 22 into a bullet but backwards. So when the bullet hit, it would shoot the bullet. Now, That sounds pretty fucking dumb when you're a grown up saying that. But when you're like 14 with
think
your own
I've seen
compound
someone
bow,
do that on YouTube.
yeah. And you know what happened? I shot the pine tree and the fucking thing exploded, but nobody got shot. Or at least I didn't hear about, like somebody got winged with a fucking 22 round around our house.
I don't know.
What
We
a-
used to do some dumb shit with that bow. It's fucking lucky nobody did get shot.
Yeah. Well, like, so my mom and dad get us all bow and arrows, right? And they buy me a
Worst
fucking
decision ever.
adult compound bow. So we're out there in a bow and arrow fight, and I shot at Robert, and he fucking caught an arrow that was gonna hit him out of the fucking thin air. He
Oh.
just,
You
and I was
fucking
like,
exaggerated
son of a
that to
bitch.
oblivion.
you
I
fucking
ducked
did
that
catch
shit.
it.
I
All
ducked
right, it
that
might have
shit
hit
and
him.
ran away. I was like, oh
No,
I'm
you fucking
out.
caught one.
Remember
You
when
don't
we
remember
were
that?
shooting straight up? I don't remember that. Remember when we
Well,
were shooting straight up and then trying to catch it on the fucking plywood? We had like, what
yes,
was it,
and
like
then it went
half
right
inch piece of
between us,
plywood? And
all
then
the
it
way
went
through. Yeah.
just right into the ground, and we're like,
It went
that
through
was
the
tough.
half-inch piece of plywood and then basically to the fucking fletching on the arrow. And Robert looked at me dead in the eye and said, "You and your fucking stupid ideas." Because we both are standing there holding this piece of plywood over our head, thinking
All
the
right.
odds it'll hit our hand is like 0. So
All
we're
right,
good there.
so but now
And it went right in between us.
okay, but now here's the thing though, right? So now Robert's gonna go off and be like, you and your stupid ideas, right? But
Yeah.
yet Robert was stupid enough to go along with it.
No,
always
Robert's
went
not a
with the stupid
killjoy,
idea.
Ricky.
That's called being a party pooper.
Robert's
Oh
a team
yeah,
player.
being the party pooper, you're just like, like, I will
Yeah.
risk death
Fuck-
to not be the party pooper.
Oh, wet blanket fucking Ricky over here, Mr. Wet Blanket. Oh, I don't want to risk death.
Yeah, hello. I don't want to fucking do that.
I
It
don't
sounds
know,
like it could be cool.
I would rather not, take an arrow to the head. I'd rather not be, a fucking
That's what the
X-Adventure in
plywood was
Skyrim,
for.
and take a
We had
fucking arrow to the
plywood.
knee,
No, we had plywood, Ricky. But
Oh
we didn't
yeah,
know.
plywood
So
works
you wanna hear
so
something?
well.
This is what's funny
Why
about
didn't
that.
what we should have done is done
We
a
shot
test shot
Robert.
on
We
the
shot
plywood.
that thing point blank, and after that, I looked at you and I said, "It'll be fine because it's got to go all the way up in the air, and it won't have anything left by the time it comes back down."
Typical
Which
kid
is like-
logic.
Not how physics works at all. But I thought about it.
because it would lose some with the wind resistance on the way back down.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be going quite
And
as
it's that
fast,
fucking arrow.
but not much.
Not much. It didn't lose much.
Not enough to make a difference.
Come on, buddy, in the
We're
house.
cooking. I mean,
Jesus.
we got
Yeah.
up. Then we were just shooting arrows into the woods next to our house, like cocking at a 45 with a like an adult bow, because we had a 60-pound bow that all of us could pull except for Dan. Dan could kind of pull it, and we were just letting arrows loose, and they're just shooting off, and like
How the hell
Holy
did you
shit.
guys not just wind up in juvenile hall repeatedly growing
didn't get
up?
like nobody's seen it.
I mean, thank
used to
God
go
Paradise
there
was a
and
different
cover our
kind of town
arrows.
back in the day. Okay, because Paradise back in the day, it was pretty much like, just keep to your fucking self and no one gives a shit what the fuck you're doing. Kind of town, like, it was a different town back in the day, that's for damn sure. Like,
It definitely was. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you can't have a bow in town. Ooh, you can't just be blasting your, stuff around. But I don't know. We had a good time. Like, here's an idea that I came up with that was good. So we got a whole bunch of new mattresses, right? And I was like, hey, let's take the old mattresses and we're gonna stack them up. Then we're gonna jump off the top of the fort, which is only like, what do you think, Robert? Like 13, 14, 15 feet off the ground, somewhere in there?
Yeah, probably closer to 15 to 20 feet. It wasn't
Yeah.
that high.
So then we
Not
jump
that
off
high.
onto the mattresses, and hey, we even put the box springs on the bottom, dude. It was like you'd hit that, bounce off, and then you could catch it, like you could stay, like land on your feet. It was rad. That idea was a fucking winner. Nobody got hurt on that one. Except for Dan sprained his wrist, but that doesn't count. That was Dan.
Why isn't this? That's always, it's always Dan.
Dan, Dan had wrist troubles or something because he always had his braces on there. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know, he would just be like-
is that why he always had a fucking wrist brace on?
I think
Because
he also
always
thought
getting
they
hurt,
looked cool.
doing the stupid
Yeah.
shit you guys got up to.
Dude, Dan was super good at fucking like. So at one point they did a screama, and Dan was fucking super good at that. Listen to this. Robert was beating the shit out of the sensei so bad. The guy offered free lessons to my mom if she would spar with him. So my mom said, fuck that, and got Dan in there, and Dan got free lessons. Just so the guy didn't have to get beat up by Robert when they're sparring. And Robert had just started like a month before that. And he's just waylaying some poor fucking sensei.
Well, I mean, I highly
Dan
doubt
said
Robert gives two shits. So
Because
he's
Dan
just
went
like,
to one. Wait, what? Robert, you're not going to lose to that guy, are you?
Huh? I was just learning how to do the things.
Yeah.
He was a good teacher, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert walks in, like, all right, gloves off, bitch.
I don't know. I wasn't taking it like too seriously.
Too seriously.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys.
Trying to
that-
do things that he was teaching us and then be good at it.
yeah. He's just like, don't worry, I'll just beat the shit out of the best person in this class.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry, I will stop before you technically need an ambulance. Okay, dude? Like, don't worry about it. All right?
Plus, we had
Like,
the foam dummy sticks that weren't really like they didn't hurt, so it's not a big deal.
he just beating the shit out of the fucking stick.
My
Jesus
favorite was we're out there with these
Christ.
cherry. We were out there with these cherry fucking samurai swords. You know, the wooden training things.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we were bruised from like everywhere with those things because like we were doing full fucking shots some of the time. We went on a
Another
we went on
horrible
like,
idea was giving you guys swords.
Why?
Like, I honestly
We
don't
weren't in the
understand how
house?
you guys aren't like missing a limb, how a fucking stab wound in your gut, like
Oh,
didn't
because
decapitate
swords-
one of y'all.
Swords are
like-
for real. They're not like a
like-
BB gun bullshit thing.
Like
swords
honestly,
are for
like
real.
part of me believes, okay, that Robert isn't actually your original brother. That you guys actually just fucking just like samurai fucking just killed his ass. And your mom had to go out there and just find another kid that looked like Robert and bring him back in there. And it was like, this is Robert. Don't worry about it.
No.
And you guys are young enough. You were like, okay, that's Robert. Don't worry about it.
No. If anything, I wouldn't be the real guy. Robert would have got me. Because that's kind of how he was. So, yeah, I mean, it was like we knew what swords would do if you fucked around with those. So we never had like an actual with swords, real sword fight because we all knew exactly what would happen. Because we were out there. Was it you and me? Well, anyways, we dug a hole and we buried a 4 foot, it was a 6x6 board into the ground. And then we proceeded to chop that in half with our swords by sword fighting the big giant beam. And I think we did that in like 2 weeks or something, which is pretty
I don't
good
think
for
it
using it.
lasted 2 weeks.
I don't think it
It
did
lasted
either. I just,
a handful of sessions with them.
yeah.
Handful of sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it was cool though. We had like,
It was fun. It was good exercise.
yeah.
Good practice.
I would not have wanted to be a criminal breaking into our house at that point. Holy
Oh,
shit.
gosh. While
Bunch
they're
of
getting
fucking
chewed up,
crazed fucking kids with swords on top of your crazy parents.
That's a dark ass Home Alone episode that nobody needs to see that one.
Oh Jesus, this
as
fucking
Moose, oh my gosh, as Moose is fucking just like going to town on them
Yeah.
and not in a trying to kill them way and a trying to
Oh no, Moose would have
They're-
fucking that guy would have been trying to crawl away, and Moose would have been like, fresh meat.
He's been like, gonna give me some of that sweetness right there.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm gonna poke out your brown eye, son.
oh. Oh.
Remember,
god
remember we
awful.
had the that fucking pool in the back, the above ground pool.
Yeah.
Fucking, Joey used to come over to swim in it, and he'd have to get past Moose.
Yeah, he did. He had to get past him.
You'd get like shoved. For some reason, we had a little red wagon full of dirt, and he'd get
Yeah.
shoved into that thing by Moose to avoid the getting molested.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
We actually tied the dog, tied Moose, who's this big like half lab, half Rottweiler dog. We tied him to that, and then what we did was we'd run Sadie, a girl dog, in front of him, and then he would pull me and Robert and Dan, well, whoever didn't have to bleed, pull two of us at a time at like full fucking dog speed in a Red Ryder wagon. And Robert used to think it was super funny to just turn the thing over.
That was super funny. That was.
I mean,
that
it was
awesome.
it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
It's
let's
like-
eat shit. Like, come on, guys.
It's just some bumps and bruises. Here's my favorite fucking memory. We were playing Predator, and let's see what exactly happened. Yeah, we were playing Predator. So we put on our camo shirt. We had camo chest things, and we were we had like kind of homemade ghillie suits on. They were crappy, not real good. But we had our BB gun, and we were crawling through the weeds towards our neighbor's house with BB guns. And
Jesus
Robert was
Christ.
pretending to be my spotter. And then we would just get bored because it's not that far, and they never seen us that we know of. But could you imagine
Wait,
seeing the neighbor
yeah,
kids
just look out your window and see
belly
a bunch of
crawling
kids fucking belly crawling
up
up
to
to
your
your house.
fucking lawn?
We also did that. We covered ourselves in mud
Oh yeah,
so the predator couldn't see us. Remember?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This is fun. Just covered us like Arnold. Just covered ourselves in mud, and we were like low crawling through the brush, through the like the blackberry
Yeah, it was fun.
bushes. In the back
we
and stuff.
we would crawl through the blackberry bushes for fun.
We had a fucking little tunnel through them.
Yeah, we would crawl. We would chop a hole through the blackberry bushes for fun. There might have been something wrong with us. That's not-
Explains a lot about you guys, honestly. You know,
Did Dan go through that, or was that just me and you doing that?
We all would go through that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Dan was involved in that. He didn't really complain about that kind of stuff too much. That was fun.
yeah, you know, growing up with Dan, you know, it makes so much more sense about why he was the way he was. I mean, like, holy fucking shit.
I mean, Dan was basically like Hubert in this movie. Like, for the most part. Except it wasn't like he didn't like dogs that much. I mean, it wasn't like his thing. Dan liked doing rad shit. So, that kid was a fucking character. He would get mad. Like, one time he got mad at me because I was yelling at him for not working. So he decided to walk to town. I think he made it like 11 miles between like maybe 1 p.m. and then like 6 or 7 when I quit work. He made it all the way from like way back in the S line to like almost to Sterling City.
Hmm.
I was like, holy shit. How the fuck did he make it? I thought he got a ride all the way until I seen him walking. He was hauling ass. Then I had to tell him some bullshit about a man-eating fucking mountain lion to get him in the truck. 'Cause he's like, I'm not going. Fuck you, man. You're a dick. And I'm like, I know that, but there's a fucking mountain lion that chases people around here. Bullshit. I'm like, oh no, there definitely is. Dude, it'll get you up here. You got a long ways to go still. And it's already getting dark. Come on. You just sit in the truck. I'll leave you alone. Second he gets in the truck, why in the fuck didn't you just work? I didn't
Seems
hold
about
him
right
down.
from you, Eric.
Yeah. I mean, all he had to do was work. He's just texting on his phone. You know how that goes. It's not a good one. We've all done our fair share of that at work. I know people who do that all the time. They're just out at work, goofing off. Oh, did you guys like the oh, son of a bitch. That fucking guy's bullshit about how they all jump.
What?
He's talking, the guy that Cookie and fucking Eugene Levy stopped his
Oh
house.
yeah,
And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and the little kid is like
negotiator, yeah.
throwing it down, and he's like, oh, this is my job. Don't worry. You get down here, I'm gonna punch you right in the guts. Like, oh gee, I wonder why they're all jumping.
Yeah.
Get down here, you piece of shit.
Oh man.
Fucking
Yeah.
Eugene Levy's just fucking like, what the hell's going on here?
I was looking through
You
the
think-
trivia stuff. Apparently, like, there's only 16 pages of shit written down for the show or this movie.
Mhm.
Almost all of it was fucking ad libbed, which is, like, fucking
That's pretty
crazy
rad.
how these fuckers could just do that. Like,
Yeah.
I guess Fred Willard was told not to research dogs at all, and the other guy was told to research them like crazy. So he seemed like an expert, where Fred Willard didn't know shit about dogs. And people thought the other guy was actually a dog judge. And then the judges in the show and other contestants were all actual like dog show contenders and stuff. They just had to-
Except for the last one. That guy's in the X-Files and on Stargate.
Oh yeah.
The last
Yeah.
judge.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, shit, yeah.
I'm like, wait, that guy's actually a dog. Whoa. Holy
I mean, like
shit.
basically like the background judges, and, like
Yeah.
background contestants and stuff like that.
They're just
so,
feeling like some actress that's just feeling a dog's nads.
yeah.
What,
God.
isn't this part of it?
That's gross.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. They did it. They were touching the nads. That wasn't me.
That was what my character would do. All right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
God damn it. Ugh.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, just go ahead and throw away everything on the craft service table. Just throw it all away. I
Like
don't
a
care.
judge
I
back
cannot
there.
trust
Just
that
just
he did
rooting
touch
through
something.
all this stuff.
Yeah, it's just like,
Just
you know,
like, nah, I don't like that one. That's not a good orange. No. Oh, this brownie, that one's got stuff on it. I'll just put it back.
mhm.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just chuck the entire table with all the food on it just in the dumpster. It's the only safe thing. Matter of fact, grab out the sledgehammer and bust all the doors off their hinges too, because I want to touch those door handles. Just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start pissing in the corner too, because I'm not touching the sinks.
So now we know if Ricky ever goes to a dog show, he's not shaking anybody's hand or anything like that. He's like, no,
Oh fuck no.
you've been touching dog balls with that thing.
Yeah, and I will call them out on live fucking TV too. I was like, you got testicle hands, dude. Okay, you been out here freaking fondling dogs all goddamn day. Okay, bro, no, don't fucking touch anything. Put your hands back in your pocket. Stick it. Don't put your hands in your pocket. I don't know what you're doing with those hands. Keep them on top of your head.
You seem to be. Yours, Ricky's just like, I don't trust anybody who's that enthusiastic about touching dog nards.
I'm just saying. They get right up in there. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, no, man. Like, you don't need to be doing that to the animals, bro. Like, you just don't. You know, it's just. I mean, how would you like it if someone grabbed you and picked you up and just start? Well, I mean, Eric would. I'll probably love it, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, bad example. You know what I mean? But all the same.
So would you?
know?
You'd like
Yeah,
it.
well, it depends who it is. But
Yeah, if Johnny did it, you'd be fine with it.
no, he would have broken bones. He would definitely have broken bones.
As long as they have
So-
soft hands, Ricky's good.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
so long as they're like a daily lotion user.
Ricky, that's why
I'm
Johnny
fine with
wears the gloves. You know that. He's like that guy in of Mice and Men.
Yeah, Curly
Ugh.
with his Vaseline in there to keep his hands soft.
Yeah.
That guy was just fucking blasted. Like, was that an inside joke that he didn't think anybody would get?
I don't know. I guess.
It's like, they don't know that this
Yeah.
guy's just blowing loads everywhere. Because it's like 1900 something when he wrote that.
yeah.
So long ago. Now, I didn't think anybody was actually capable of petting things that hard and like that.
Mhm.
And then I watched a neighbor of ours do it, and I was like, Whoa.
Oh, the rabbits. Yeah.
People do that? Oh my god. Why isn't anybody saying anything? What the hell is going on here? Holy shit. So then I said something because I can't help myself.
No, Eric cannot. He
They were
does.
boogering up a rabbit, dude.
Yeah.
They don't need to be
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, definitely not afraid just to say it.
Well, it's
And
like,
even,
it's
and
like
even,
fucking-
even if like he doesn't have to say, he just knows he's gonna start shit. He's like, "This is gonna be funny. Watch this."
that's
I mean,
not
I've definitely
untrue.
seen little kids do that kind of shit.
Oh no, yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
strangling.
You
an
still got to
animal.
say something, otherwise they
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Then they're just hurting a
Uh-huh.
bunny for fun. They don't
Yeah.
know that they're doing.
Exactly. They're like, why do all my bunnies die? You were fucking wringing its neck the whole time.
Yeah. Just they're dennising it. Well, I wanted to test the tensile strength of this crow.
God damn it.
Christ.
Oh, man.
You know, a goose is the world's longest bird if you pull hard enough.
Oh my god.
That's good grease too. Good old goose grease. Thereby saving on expensive goose grease.
Oh.
Good Dwight. Yeah, I mean, I really like Michael McKean's character in this because he's like at one point, I don't know if they're. I'll say his boyfriend was like bringing all these kimonos, and he's like, "Don't you think you're overpacking?" And the guy's like, "You're only going to be here for 48 hours, and you have 7." And he's like, "Oh, then I need one more."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing with all these kimonos, dude?
Well, I don't know, like, you know, like it's just, you know, like if you're like going out like for like a road trip or something like that, like you're not gonna be home, you always pack like an extra pair of underwear for each day you're gonna be gone, just in case you shit yourself once a day while you're gone.
But he had like 8 kimonos for 2 days, Ricky.
Maybe he planned on
Do you know
shitting.
what a kimono is?
Maybe he had the experience of shitting himself
Okay.
multiple times a day, and he's like,
I
you
know
know what?
what it is, you
I'm
guys.
not letting this happen again. Okay, so I'm packing
Ricky
multiple
went on a
clothes.
2-day trip, and he brought himself 8 camo jackets, and he doesn't want to shit on this guy because he knows he had to bring that many camo jackets.
Okay, look, in my defense, okay, look, I didn't know what camel pattern was gonna work best out there when I got to the destination, okay? So I had
No,
to bring
because-
multiple patterns.
I wear these camo jackets and people keep seeing me. So I bring the other, print to see if that one works.
Exactly,
Go through the-
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. You see, I gotta find the right print to find the one that makes you blend in the most. You know the best. Okay,
Yes.
like
Ricky, you just didn't have a camo kimono, all right? Get a silk kimono.
they
With camo
probably
pattern on
sell camo kimonos.
Well, we've
but they're
been through
probably
this. We're trying to
expensive.
find a camo robe for him one time.
Oh, no, it was a
remember?
onesie, wasn't it, or something like that?
Oh,
Or
we
yeah,
were looking for a onesie.
yeah, that's right. That's right. A camo
And then
onesie.
Steve got really jealous, and we're like, we can't afford 2 of them
Yeah, I know.
because Steve's is going to be
He's like,
expensive.
I didn't find
Yeah.
it, so
Mhm.
you don't get one if I don't get one.
Well,
Because
pretty fucking jacked up. You know what I
Camo
mean? Like,
envy
Yeah.
right there.
there's definitely camo robes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely, it must have been camo onesie. Yeah.
It was a onesie, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're trying to find ones that were adult, not.
oh, that's
yeah,
right. That's
exactly.
right.
Solid. Yeah,
There you
those
go.
are difficult, and they were always like cashmere ones. They're like $100 and something fucking bucks for for fucking camo cashmere onesie, and it's like it doesn't got to be cashmere, bro.
No.
You can make it out of something
People
cheaper.
that
Okay,
wear camo wouldn't be wearing cashmere. I mean, right?
I'm just saying.
There's definitely a lot of camo kimonos, though, Ricky.
Okay.
Most of them are made
Okay.
for women, but there's a couple of guy ones. in there.
Whatever. I can just get some prosthetics.
Ricky's
to fill it
frame
out.
might work.
Yeah,
It might
you
work
know.
with that. Like, I mean, Michael Scott, Ricky Burnett, that's not exactly a lot different. I think you'd make it.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it doesn't have, they're not like pink. Oh my God, a pink would be so funny. Oh man, that could be like, I didn't know it was going to be
Did you know
pink.
they market pink camo to female hunters?
There you go, Ricky. There's a pink,
Yeah, I did know that.
Pink kimono
It's
right there.
stupid. It's like they hunting flamingos, I guess. It's like the thing that
Uh-huh.
females are gonna go out there hunt the fucking flamingos. You gotta blend in with them.
There you go, Ricky.
But
Yeah,
what
and
you do
it's
is you
just-
sit in the middle of the flamingos so you can shoot something else.
I guess.
That's true.
You know,
you can
now,
shoot so many ducks when you're standing in there with the flamingos.
yeah, you know, I mean, like, me and Johnny, you know, like, we've got the idea of making ostrich decoys because they're confidence decoys. You know, it's like, if, like, the birds are flying around and they see an ostrich out there, they're like, dude, that's safe. I can land out there. And so,
We're
like,
going
you just,
full Ginger and Boots,
so
huh?
you just go out there and you just make a bunch
It's
of
a
ostrich
practice run.
decoys there,
God damn it.
and you put them out there, you know, and the birds, like, they're comfortable with it. Then you get to shoot more birds that way with ostriches out there in your spread.
Ricky, there's your pink kimono camo.
He's 100% getting they're getting ready to do a Ginger and Boots, and they need a
Yes.
dummy to get used to how to do it.
Otherwise, you got those.
We're like,
colors.
okay, we got to work the logistics of this out first, because otherwise this is going to be really hard. We want to make
Probably
sure
get-
we get a hold of its arms and make sure it's real sick.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's got to be real sick, otherwise it's just too strong. It's got too much will, you know, too much fight in it still.
Well,
It's-
at least we know which one you'll be.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was Boots who did it, and Ginger was just there. And I think that's
Allegedly.
how this would go.
Allegedly.
Johnny would have no idea why we just start calling him Boots. He'd have no clue. But
He
it would
won it
be
because
funny as hell.
he doesn't watch that show, and I'm like, I don't know why you won't watch this show. Like,
Did you watch anything though? Like when he was here, he didn't really watch anything.
No,
he just got
not
drunk
really.
most of the time.
yeah, most of the time he just gets drunk and looks at his phone and then passes out.
Yeah. I think the one time he turned TV on, it was on for maybe 5 minutes, and he was already like
Uh-huh.
with his fucking phone. in his
Yeah,
face.
yeah. That kid will literally
goes
pass
hard.
out on the couch with a full beer in his hand, wake up in the morning and hasn't spilt a drop of that beer, down it real fast, and then get on with the new day.
Holy
He
shit.
will literally do that. Like, I've seen him do it multiple fucking times. And then he goes off. He's like, it'll be like 4:00 in the afternoon. He's like, hey man, like, I've only had like 4 beers today, man. Aren't you proud of me? I'm like,
Jesus.
bro, like, what time you start? He's like, I don't know. I started around like 6:00 when I got up. I'm like, bro, haven't you ever heard of beer 30? It's like, it starts at 5:30, bro. That's what beer 30 is, dude. Okay,
Not in
like,
the morning either, in the
if
afternoon.
yeah, exactly. If it's a weekend, beer 30 can like start at like 4:30. You know, maybe even 3:30 if you got like people over, you have a barbecue. You know what I mean? But those are the beer 30s, bro. Like 6:00 a.m. is not beer 30, bro. Like,
That's pretty rough.
that's what I try to fucking tell them.
That's a real man to do that too. Like, you know how fucking rough that is? God damn.
I don't
Like
know,
I say,
we used
he'll
to-
pass out with the full beer in his hand,
Saturday
wake up, not
Saturday
spill a drop,
morning.
and chug it.
in Okinawa, Saturday morning was beer 30 at 6:00. It was not the start of it either. It was like halfway through, or no, a third of the way through, because you have the rest of Saturday and Sunday as well.
Being fucking young is nice. Just like the older guys though that are in their
Well, that's the
30s
thing. Like, he
doing that.
ain't really all that young. He's like a couple years younger than me. You know, he's like 28 now, I think. 29.
How old are you?
I don't know. Like,
He's 35 currently, I think.
I stopped.
What
I
the
stopped. I
fuck?
stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped aging myself at 30.
Yeah.
So I'm 30. Next year I'm going to turn 30, and then after that I'm going to turn 30 again, and so on and so forth. I just stopped aging at 30. It's just what I decided I was going to do.
That's a good
You know, look
move.
Like a pretty fucked up 30-year-old. soon.
That's fine. I
Yes.
don't care.
Too much shit to keep track of. I get what you're
Exactly.
coming
Like, there's way too much shit. I do not want to keep track of my birthday and my age. What the fuck do
Yeah.
I fucking care? Like,
Yeah, they
Well,
put
if
it
I-
on your
you're already
driver's
pa-
license anyway. If you need to
Yeah.
know, you just look at that sucker.
exactly.
You're already past all the milestones you need until you hit 55, so
Yeah.
you're all right.
You know, it's
you
just
can
like,
rent a car, you can get beer.
I go to a
you can buy
store
cigarettes,
and
you
like,
can
if they
gamble.
like ID me and they're like, "How old are you?" I will literally look at them. I was like, I don't know, like 30 something. Here's my ID.
You do the
Yeah.
math.
Yeah, right?
I will literally
You
look
bust
at
out
it,
your
look at
big
it, just
calculator.
like, I'm 30 something. Here's my ID. Look at it. and you can figure out how old I am.
How old does this say?
And they're like,
act like you don't know how to read, Ricky.
yeah, and there's like, you don't know how old you are. I was like, I fucking stopped keeping track of it. Like, if you want to know how old I am, figure it out. Here's my ID. I'm 30-something years old. Figure it out, dude. Like, that's not my job to figure that out.
No, man, you just need to put it
what
in
are
their
you,
head.
a wizard, a genius?
Yeah.
You need to put it in their head that you don't know how to read forever. So they just try to test you every time you come in, and you just avoid reading anything ever.
Just say that you went to California public school and you don't know how to
Yeah.
read.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Exactly. You know, got me that, California, Northern California education. You know?
Oh my God.
We learned to California standards, so
Oh yeah.
just to even know how to read is that's
Exactly.
Just
And that's just what I'm saying. Like Northern California up in the mountains, their standards are a bit different than like Central or Bay Area or Southern California. Like they have slightly higher standards than up here.
those kids are even less literate down there than we are from up where we're at.
It'd be so funny. The cop goes, "I know exactly what you're talking about, buddy," and he hands you the ticket, and it's like the ticket's just like a bathroom note with like some scribbles on it. And he's like, "It'll be $7,000," and you're like, "What the fuck? How the hell?" Went to California Police Officer Academy as well.
All right. What rating did you guys give this movie?
I gave this movie 3 stars. I thought it was pretty good.
I give it 4 stars.
Wow. Stan
Give
gave
it
6.
2 stars. I had moments where I laughed.
I gave it 2.5 stars because you said that in your intro. Also, I didn't watch it.
I gave the movie 3.5 stars. Next week's movie is Eric's choice. What are you gonna choose?
All right, so I want to leave it up to you guys. We can either watch The Jackal with Bruce Willis and Jack Black, or since we haven't seen any of them, we could watch Rocky. That way we could eventually watch all the Rockies.
I am good with either. I fucking love Jack Black, so.
Jack
and
Black
he's
only
fucking-
appears in this movie for maybe
Oh, I know.
10
I know.
minutes. Yeah,
He's fucking great in it too.
it's
for-
one of his
yeah.
better.
But I am good with either, so I don't care.
I guess I'm good with either 2 because I haven't seen either. I haven't seen any Rocky movies or The Jackal. So
All right, Ginger, you're the tiebreaker.
If I continue the tie, then who breaks it?
I'll just pick. It's
Eric
fine.
does.
I'll even ask. We'll even give Robert a vote. Maybe he'll want to watch one of those.
I don't know. Can I watch The Jackal for free?
Yeah.
I'm fine with either. I don't give a fuck.
Well-
I've seen Rocky. I've definitely seen Rocky more times than I've seen The Jackal.
All right, Ricky, you did. Did you have? You didn't have. You said you didn't have a choice.
I don't know. We'll watch The Jackal.
All right, that's what I was gonna say anyway. So it worked out.
So, is this? Let me look it up here. Is it The Jackal or just Jackal?
It's
The
the
Jackal.
Jackal, and I may have to
Uh,
send you guys a movie file to watch it because I don't know if it's actually on anything. But I have a DVD I can send you guys. So it'll get. I'll get it taken care of like tonight too. So
With Bruce Willis?
yeah.
yeah.
All right, sounds good. So next week we'll watch The Jackal. That's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook. Nope. Why am I doing that? I haven't done that in fucking like 6 months. Where the hell that come
Did you
from?
just finally get in the habit of doing that after not doing it for a year
Oh man. I
or
don't
however
know.
long it's been?
Yeah, weird. Oh fuck.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Check us out on
Oh.
Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be fucking playing some more Diablo because that's what we're playing. Diablo.
It's gonna be another
Uh,
Diablo week, everybody.
Yeah.
Diablo's
We're playing
fucking fun, and we're
Diablo.
all liking playing it.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that. For sure on Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Monday and Thursday also. We'll figure that part out, but for sure Monday, Tuesday.
We'll see what happens
Tuesday,
when it
Wednesday.
happens.
What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah.
Just
But,
just tune into the channel and leave it on 24/7 for the entire week.
Twitch.tv,
Yeah, do that.
Twitch.tv/Turgator Plays for that. And check us out next week, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time over here on youtube.com/ Heroic Adventure Productions. I remember what it was.
And
we walked back-
donate
talking about
to
the
get
movie,
me
The
some
Jacket.
camo to get me some camo onesies.
Hey, if we get $1,000 donation, we'll buy everybody on the crew here some camo onesies, because some onesies, camo onesies would be rad.
Yeah, you can drop
Yeah.
those
That's what
over
I'm
on
saying.
twitch.tv/Turgator because I don't know if the link on YouTube is working. I have to check that out.
Yeah. So yeah, like do that, and you get to see us all in camo onesies.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking awesome.
And plus, if it goes anywhere else, I'm probably the only one that's gonna buy it. Maybe Kelly, if she got the money in her account. So,
I do it.
I would
Yeah.
buy it.
would you? Would you
Yeah.
remember to do
Yeah,
it?
he would.
Would you remember to do it?
No, I have a really easy system. Hey,
Well,
Kelly, go ahead and
yeah.
do this for
Oh,
me.
so
Yeah.
Kelly would buy what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
It would
Did
get
not do that.
done.
God damn it.
Did mine too.
Yep. I mean, like
She
we'll even
knows I'm
get Stan
pitiful.
there some camo onesies too, and he can
Oh
rock
my
out
God.
and with us.
This is gonna be the easy one to get, though. 'cause
It will,
right
it
now,
will,
it will,
they make
it
it
will.
in size.
Yeah. We're gonna go.
I'm gonna
wa-
cut the feet off of mine though, because I can't sleep with my feet covered like
Yeah,
that. I
but
need to
like we'll
be
go
able to
around,
have
like we'll rub our feet on the carpet and start walking around zapping the shit out of each other.
them. Steve's like, "What happened to your camera, Steve?" Fucking Ricky zapped me and it arced across and blew up my webcam.
I have blown up 2 monitors with static electricity from my hands on my lifetime.
I just see Ricky fucking building up static electricity and his hair starts getting all fucking out. And shit. His beard's all puffed out and shit. He's like building up so much electricity. I'm like, how are you doing
I mean,
that,
it's like,
man?
Steven, I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Like the energy has
Oh
to
no,
go
he's
somewhere,
going
Steven.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I would too. I would do the whole whole Kami Ha scream, whatever it is.
Put you in front of the green screen.
Yes,
so
I
we
went up
can
there
put-
and just touch Steven with all that static electricity.
put you in front of the green screen so we can do the background
Mhm,
movement and
mhm,
stuff. So.
Yep. Steven will grow hair just so it could stand on end.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.